Hello, hello. This is Sheep back at you. I wanted to show you the results of my cleanup on my knives that I bought last week. You know, the first one, is you know Swiss Army knife. I didn't have to do a whole lot of cleanup on this. It's only been seemed like the only thing that ever was done with this knife was carried. I mean, a little scratched up. It's still a little. I've run some light sandpaper across the handles just to take some of the scratches out, but you know, didn't take all of them out. So, but the blades and everything, shoot, they look practically brand new. I mean, there's the fingernail file, nail cleaner, you know, it's just scissors, you know, and on this side, this is an orange peeler. I used it to open up a blister pack, and it did a fantastic job. So, I'm sure if it opens up a blister pack, it'll peel an orange just fine too. But that's what that is. And you got your main blade. And got a little pin blade. Tweezers. And toothpick. I did a little research, and this is called the Executive. The Executive is one that has been discontinued, but from what I gather, you can still find them out on the secondary market. But that's what that one's called. It's the Executive, and I picked this one up for $15. $15. The next one I got is this little small Stockman. It's Schrade Diamond Edge, and this thing cleaned up quite well. The inside of this was quite rusted. Had a lot of rust inside, but it cleaned up quite good. Still got oil and stuff coming out, and you can see the color of that oil is rusty brown. So it's still, I'll keep putting oil down in there until it comes clean. But right now, it's good enough for me. I did a little sanding. The back springs are pretty good. I didn't do any sanding on the front of the main blade because I wanted to kind of keep the etching. But yeah, if you can find some of these out in the wild, I would say grab you one. You'll be surprised. I've had Diamond Edge before, and And I say I have one lurking in a storage box somewhere, and it's the bigger brother. It's probably about that long. So, but I think Imperial did an excellent job on the diamond edges. They are a really pretty nice knife, and I got this one for $8. $8. If you want to see any of these knives before I did cleanup, look at the video before this one. And this one, the first time I've ever owned one of this brand, and this is a Cutmaster. The oil getting all over everything, but it's Cutmaster, Unica, New York, USA. This one definitely was rusted up. I did a decent job on the inside. It's not perfect down in there, but it's good enough for me. Every knife I own is a toter, so if it's a little tarnished, yeah, I don't care. Now if I was cleaning these up for to give as a gift, I would definitely work a whole lot harder on it, but I think it turned out pretty good. Now this blade here, I couldn't get that little nick out of that sheath, that spay blade. It's close enough, and with time of use and sharpening, it will finally dissipate. But I like it. Now this one it's pitted on the back. It's pitted pretty good on the back springs, but other than that, it's a solid knife. It's sharpened up really nice. I mean, that is a razor sharp blade. I'm telling you, whoever owned this knife before me, they really like that sheep foot blade. It's scratched. You can see the scratching in the blades, but for me, it's a user, and it's gonna go in my pocket. But I think it's got good snap now. Now this one, the blades were pretty kind of soft on the snaps, but I got it moving. Got the blades moving pretty good with a good snap on it. So, and on this one, I spent a grand total of $10. $10 for a Cutmaster. So I think I got some good deals on these knives. So Cutmaster $10, Imperial Diamond Edge $8. And the Swiss Army Swiss Army Executive 15. So tell me what you think. Tell me if I got a good deal. I think I got a good deal, but tell me if you think I got a good deal, and and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you down the road. Have a great day. Bye bye.